Well, Dune fans, the universe has dealt us yet another cruel hand. In a move reminiscent of its predecessor's delay, Dune Part 2 has been pushed back to March 15, 2024. This disappointing development is a particularly hard pill to swallow, not just for me, but for countless fans worldwide, eagerly awaiting this next installment of Denis Villeneuve's adaptation of Frank Herbert's epic sci-fi tale. In this video, I'd like to cover the reasons for this heart-wrenching delay, explore its implications for the future of the franchise, and attempt to highlight a silver lining in this otherwise dismal turn of events. The decision by Warner Bros. And Legendary to postpone the release of the highly anticipated sequel to Denis Villeneuve's Dune has largely been attributed to the ongoing strikes by the Writers Guild of America and Screen Actors Guild. For the uninitiated, these strikes have had a profound impact on Hollywood, affecting everything from script writing to promotions. Of particular relevance to Dune Part 2 is the restriction that actors may not participate in press events for any upcoming films during the strike. With an impressive cast featuring the likes of Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Florence Pugh, and Austin Butler, it's apparent that the loss of their voices on the promotional circuit is seen by the studio as a significant handicap. This news comes as a stark contradiction to certain comments from the IMAX CEO Richard Gelfond in a recent earnings call, where he confidently stated that Warner Bros. Had assured him the rumors of a delay were baseless. In that earnings call, Gelfond strongly asserted his belief that Dune Part 2 would not be delayed, despite the ongoing Hollywood actors' strike and the swirl of rumors suggesting otherwise. In the call, Gelfond's conviction was grounded in a detailed cost-benefit analysis. He pointed out correctly that the film's marketing campaign is already well underway, meaning a delay would incur additional costs. Moreover, the film had a unique advantage with a 6-week IMAX window, a promotional boon that might not be replicable in the future. In Gelfond's view, the potential benefit of actor-led promotions would not offset these considerable financial and strategic costs. However, despite these compelling arguments, the studio decided to push the release date, going against the logical financial perspectives laid out by Gelfond and directly cutting against the studio's assurances that the rumors were unfounded. Sadly, for anyone familiar with the machinations of corporate studios, this dishonesty is par for the course, although it's no less disheartening for being predictable. The harsh reality is that the entertainment industry often puts profits before creative vision, and unfortunately, it's usually the fans who get the short end of the stick. The decision to delay Dune Part 2 has been the source of confusion for many fans and industry insiders alike. Many felt that the film was already primed for blockbuster success with an array of other favorable conditions, IMAX screen exclusivity throughout the winter, and a lack of serious competition could have set it on a course toward an extraordinary box office performance. Warner Bros.' move seems especially perplexing given the recent strong box office showings of other major films and the success of movies like Oppenheimer in the IMAX format. Interestingly, the delay doesn't appear to impact IMAX materially. With a lineup that includes The Equalizer 3, Wonka, and The Marvels, IMAX has fall offerings that are still expected to hold their own. This gives both Warner Bros. And Legendary a certain freedom to reschedule without worrying about taking a major partner down with them. The delay in Dune Part 2 also shines a spotlight on Warner Bros.' broader scheduling strategy. As previously reported, the studio was contemplating pushing other significant releases like Wonka, The Color Purple, and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom to 2024. Yet for the time being, they have chosen to keep these films on their December schedule, showing a discerning approach to how they juggle the complexities of a portfolio filled with big-ticket movies. All that being said, Warner Bros. And Legendary obviously viewed the promotional limitations as too large of a setback that they needed to avoid, particularly for this film whose star-studded ensemble would no doubt help to attract a broad range of viewers. On the surface, the postponement of Dune Part 2 might appear as a setback, a disappointment for fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter of the sweeping sci-fi epic. However, this delay also presents a silver lining, an indicator of the studio's strong confidence in the film. The decision to position the movie during spring break of 2024 suggests that Warner Bros. Has high expectations and faith in its blockbuster potential. In a way, this indicates that Warner Bros. Views this particular movie as a trump card, strategically positioned to make the most impact. By placing Dune Part 2 in this advantageous time slot, Warner Bros. Is effectively proclaiming their belief that the movie has what it takes to not just succeed, but dominate. This seems to be a calculated move, perhaps recognizing that these periods have historically been lucrative for films that cater to both younger and older audiences. The first installment of Dune proved its cross-generational appeal, and its sequel, featuring not just returning stars, but also new additions like Christopher Walken, Austin Butler, and Florence Pugh, seems poised to expand on that success. Additionally, the mere act of rescheduling the film to such an important date could serve as a marketing tool in itself. It sends a strong message to the audience that the movie is worth waiting for, and it sets the stage for heightened anticipation. For a movie that could easily be considered niche, given its complex storyline and genre-specific appeal, this is a promising sign. If the studio is willing to bet on the sequel to carry the weight of an uncertain 2024 slate, it indicates a belief that the film has broad appeal, capable of drawing in not just existing fans, but general audiences as well. This should offer a measure of comfort to those concerned about the movie's potential and whether or not Denis Villeneuve can stick the landing. Ultimately, the postponement of Dune Part 2 has been a roller coaster of emotions for fans. Hopefully, this move will lead to greater box office success, which wouldn't merely spell good news for the studio, but also increase the likelihood of the continuation of Villeneuve's vision for the Dune saga. The success of Dune Part 2 would certainly lead to the green light for Part 3, which would delve into the intricate events of Dune Messiah and even pave the way for additional storytelling and smaller screen adaptations. So while the postponement is a hard pill to swallow, it could also be a strategic move ensuring not only the film's success, but also the longevity and expansion of the Dune universe. In this light, perhaps the delay will turn out to be a small sacrifice for a potential future where the Dune saga doesn't just end with a single sequel, but will only be a stepping stone as it continues to expand into a fully realized multi-platform epic. But I'm curious to know what you think of the news of Dune Part 2's delay. Do you think the shift in release date will significantly enhance the film's potential at the box office? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more Dune and other sci-fi and fantasy news and lore. And if you're looking for other ways to show your appreciation, you can check out my Patreon page where members get access to exclusive perks. Thank you all so much for your support. And as always, have a very nerdy day.